Hey, look, it's another part of the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. When we last left off, Sherlock had murdered again and started a fire again, trying to cover his previous crimes of blowing up the judge's house and killing poor Lucy and so on and so forth. Watson has just returned home and can scarcely believe that he has been an accomplice unwittingly this entire time. So I guess, what are we supposed to do? We're just going to bed? Is that seems to be what Watson does, is he goes to bed a lot. Nope, not this time. Okay. So what are we doing? Reporter, last minute relax on Scotland Yard. Yes, okay.
Today's newspaper. Mrs. Hudson must have left it early this morning. Baines's murder has made the front page. The news has spread quickly. The poor man shot at point-blank range. He had faith in Holmes right to the end, and it cost him his life. Holmes's pipe. Broken. I didn't notice it the last time. We think that we know the people around us, those who are close to us, who are part of our everyday lives, parents, colleagues, companions, friends. Then something unexpected happens, and it tears away the blinkers which we have chosen to wear. And it's at that precise moment that we finally see the true nature of those who always mattered the most to us. But in Holmes's case, what could have pushed the man, whom I have always considered as honest and loyal, to sink to such barbaric crimes and cold-blooded murder? I don't have the answer. But one thing is certain. Up until today, I had a friend. A noise. But it's coming from the flat, I'm sure.
Okay. Watson really hanging in there with Sherlock in his time of need. Say if you're going to be friends with somebody, cold-blooded murderer or no, ride or die.
Holmes! I know you are in there! Holmes! Open this door immediately!
I think that I would rather not.
Tell me the truth, Holmes! I need to know! You have no right to keep the truth from me! Tell me!
I am sorry, Watson.
Open this door, or I will break it down!
Do what you like. The door is not locked.
Just like the dream.
You've driven me to this!
Mr. Police! Open up!
Oh my god, he killed himself. But that's not what happened in his dream. That's how Sherlock Holmes
Why
dies.
did it have to come to this, Holmes? All those years of friendship and respect, of trust, everything that we went through together, and you deceived me all along, damn you! I wish that I had seen through all of your lies, but now it is over. It is all over.
We definitively have a year
After
at least.
so many days of relentless investigations and sleepless nights, I returned to the Thames area, to the very place where the bishop's nephew had died. I only had one trail left to explore, one last desperate attempt to understand recent events. I descended into the putrid, dark, suffocating depths of the town, the sewers.
Okay.
The fresh breeze from the Thames gave way to the stale, dank air of the dark tunnels.
What are we doing down here, then?
A shadow moving through an underground labyrinth, tormented, wandering through this humid, oppressive purgatory. What I might find mattered little. The most important thing was to keep moving.
Okay. I'm unclear as to exactly what turn the story has taken. Sherlock is dead, and I'm not sure what we're doing down here. Plus, didn't the nephew die in, like, a iron foundry or something along those lines? I don't remember him dying in a sewer. Well, at any rate, we press on, I suppose. Alright. Here's we go this way.
I can see something.
A
This
cigarette.
butt is still dry, despite the surrounding damp. It was thrown here not so long ago. Let's be careful.
Okay, let's.
The bars are completely rusty.
So, why would I touch it? Okay.
Oops. This bar has come away in my hands.
Oops. I like how I said that. A scratched and rusted bar.
The bars on this grate are completely rusty.
I'm guessing I can pry it
This
open.
will be useful.
Okay. If you say so. I now have 2 random iron bars.
This must be a service trapdoor used to release the water in the event of the sewers overflowing.
Doesn't seem to have done very much. I'm guessing I take the bar and put it in
An
there.
iron ring. That's of no use.
Do I use the other one?
That's of no use. An iron...
Okay. Do I use the bar when it is in this position? No. Okay. And this is, oop,
wire.
wire. Okay. And there's no getting through there. Okay, so then, oh, there's a thing over there.
A boat. I'm on the right track. I must cross the canal to see who landed here.
Okay. So if I raise this up and then use the rope.
This must be a service trapdoor.
Sorry, the wire.
An iron... That's of no use.
Okay.
That's of no use.
Right then. Do I combine them? Two iron bars and a long iron bar. Okay.
This must be... The trapdoor is horizontal and solidly fixed.
Okay, then I leave and it drains. No. That effectively accomplished nothing. Okay. Yeah, there's another
A
thing.
boat!
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I have to get over there to examine that. Okay. And what else have I missed? Anything back here? Oh, there is something over here.
A piece of rope that floats. If it's long enough, then it might be useful.
It's very heavy. Oh,
A body! Oh, it was weighed down by the anchor. If I can retrieve the anchor, I can use it as a grappling hook. There.
not concerned by the body, though? Okay. Okay, grappling hook on boat. Gotcha.
First try. Now, let's pull the boat back here. The boat is tied up on the other bank. It's impossible to pull it back to me. An old scarf with blood on it. This bit of iron seems new. and looks like a piece from ordinary machinery.
It doesn't look very ordinary to me, but all right. We're way too early for punch cards, and that's what it looks like.
Footprints. Someone has been here recently.
Okay. This is what it's tied to. We can't get through there. Okay. I mean, it definitely looks like they went through that door, but okay.
Footprints. Someone has been here recently.
And what is this? There's a centipede there. Using the piece of evidence, the bloody handkerchief. Okay, so how did they get through this door if the key card, as it were, was left behind? Okay.
I need...
Yes, this, you need this. Put that in there.
Incredible!
There you go.
This grate is new and has a mechanical locking system.
Is this one of these sliding puzzle things where it stops? Okay, so I need to do over, nope, that way. And then I'll be pinned if I go that way. If I go up and over, nope, that's going to take me down that way. Oh, I can, no, never mind. I thought that was a piece I could insert somewhere. Okay. All right, if I go down, over, up, over, then I'll be here. Then I can go over. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I need to go. I've lost track of it. Doot. Up, over, nope. Down, over. Okay, so down, over, up, over, up, over, down, over, down. Okay. Well, there's only one way to go, so it's going to be up, over, this way, nope. Up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over, up, over, down. Okay, so up. I've lost track of the beginning again. Up, over, up, over, up, over, down, this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. Only one way to go. Only one way to go. Only one way to go. Up, over, down, over. Up, over, down, this way. That way. No, I'm just going around in circles here. Okay. So... Okay, gotcha.
Open.
There we go. Open.
Come on, John. Courage.
Come on, John. Find your balls. Get down in there. You got a gun and everything.
And here's another. See how you like that? Oh, and how does this feel?
No.
I don't think he like that much. That'll teach him. Let's see if I can break.
Oh, shit. John saving the day there. Deus Ex Machina style.
Holmes.
Holmes.
I am so very glad to see you, Watson.
Don't you consider him to be a murderer? Why are you... What is going on?
Whee!
All right,
Yes,
kids.
he's alive! The bad guys had better watch out now. Grandpa's alive! And he is a good man. I knew that he was.
Wait, what? How is this
they're going to
exonerated?
be sorry
What? What's going
now.
on?
My grandpa rules. Yes, and my grandpa saved him. Read it.
You are alive. I don't know what to feel. Relief or regret.
Watson, my friend.
Sorry, what? What the what?
You are not in a good state, Holmes.
Neither are you.
I suppose not. Can you walk?
Not without your help.
Why did you fake your own death? And who were those men?
I have to carry on with the investigation. Alone. John, I'm innocent. I'm not an accomplice of those men. Look at me. Do I look as though I could be their boss?
I mean, if you
Am
really
I in a
are the
position to
criminal
give such
mastermind
orders?
that you've been
What
painted
a
as, then
relief.
yes, this seems
My God, what a
perfectly something
relief.
in line with that.
But how...
Curare, hemlock, a few Indian plants, and sheep's blood to create the impression of death. A pathologist who owed me a favor for the death certificate.
Holmes,
I'm sorry,
I was
even with a
talking
blank at
about
that
this
range, you
affair
were still dead.
I will explain everything, my friend, but we must leave here.
Yes, let's go back to Baker Street. I'll help you. Lean on me.
Home at last. I have missed this old room very much, Watson.
I put everything back in place after Baines went through it, but I didn't stay here. I couldn't face it.
Sit down, my friend. It is
Okay.
time for you to know the full details of this case.
What is going on? Yes, please explain.
First of all, I must apologize for the distress that this has caused you, and for my behavior, which was, I know, quite abominable. I can only hope that by the end of this explanation you will understand that I behaved in such a way only to protect you, and that it caused me great pain to see your trust and confidence in me ebbing away.
From whom or what did you wish to protect me?
From Professor Moriarty.
Moriarty?
We should not have taken pity on him in that Swiss asylum. Do you remember, during the case of the Awakened?
Yes.
Our indulgence has cost us dear today.
Okay.
He's responsible for the bishop's murder?
Yes, but that was only a small detail in his plan. A detail which he had to eliminate, as it compromised the whole of his diabolical project. The bishop had in his possession a document which he suspected as being one component of a larger puzzle. The ramifications were unknown to him, but he considered the matter as sufficiently important that he should consult me. The day before our macabre discovery, his nephew, who was in his confidence, brought to him an important element which helped him understand Moriarty's grand plan. It was at that moment that two men began to comprehend the seriousness of the situation. The bishop then decided to contact me.
Against his nephew's wishes? Was that what they argued about?
Yes, but Moriarty found out that the bishop knew of his projects, and he arranged for his murder. The murderers were also supposed to bring back the document that the nephew, young Hampford, found, but they were unable to open the safe.
What was the document?
Evidence of Prince Woodville's implication in the project.
The nephew must have retrieved it from the Royal Archives, where he worked. A link to the crown.
Yes, Moriarty wanted to overthrow Queen Victoria and place the prince on the throne of England.
But that's impossible. He would have needed to create an incredible coup d'etat.
Patience, Watson. First of all, Moriarty placed his pawns so they might begin to develop and encourage a tense atmosphere, ready to discredit the Queen and thereby raise Woodville's popularity.
And provoke a famine, so that the prince's soup kitchens could begin distributing food and he would appear as a hero.
Exactly. Moriarty quickly learned that I was making inquiries as to his plan and, without wishing to sound vain, he knew that I was the only person capable of upsetting his schemes. He therefore set up a plan that I be discredited and thought of as a criminal.
And you played along with him.
Precisely. Allowing him to believe that he had succeeded was the best way of ensuring that his attention was no longer fixed on me.
Why didn't you say anything to Scotland Yard?
Did you not
What are
think
you
it
talking about,
strange
Watson?
that Inspector Lestrade was away for weeks?
Of course they're
What?
on Moriarty's payroll.
You mean to say that
What are you talking about?
Baines?
Was working for
Yeah,
Moriarty.
no shit, Watson. Jesus.
I understand. The bishop's murderers were in the hands of this traitor, and you were therefore at a dead end after our investigations at the opium den.
Yes, and Baines' authority allowed him access to the police archives. He changed and forged all the charges in the documents that you saw at Judge Beckett's house. It was also he who substituted the Samoan necklace for a vulgar copy.
So that was why the judge went to Farley's, to obtain Baines's false information.
Precisely, but they each found themselves as instruments in Moriarty's strange orchestra. Judge Beckett received entire books full of charges against me, and a journalist such as Farley will not hold back when he gets the chance to make the front page of all the newspapers in England. With regard to Farley, it was a mere case of professional misconduct.
And to think that I held you responsible for the explosion at the judge's house. What a relief! But why did Moriarty have him killed?
He was on the point of discovering that all the documents supplied by Farley, and therefore by Baines, were false, exactly the opposite to what our enemy was anticipating.
And where did the poison fit in all this?
Unfortunately, I do not possess all the information on this subject. The first time that we saw the effects of this substance on the body of the bishop, the poison was evidently only at an experimental stage. It was much too potent to do anything with.
Effectively. But in the second case, Kurtz, I didn't notice a great advance.
However, there was one. The poison was no longer fatal.
Yes, but the madness was still there. I should remind you that he attempted to devour his own dogs.
Correct, Watson, but it was not the second case, as you supposed. Remember the number of other incidences of madness, either collective or individual, relayed in the press in the days prior to it?
You mean to say?
That Moriarty tested this dangerous mixture on a large number of guinea pigs. Apparently
we'd
with
already
little
figured that one out,
success,
too.
as all those people are now dead. I say apparently, because I do not have the least idea as to the result Moriarty was hoping for.
Moriarty
And
is
that's
the
where
scarecrow.
Hans comes in, isn't it?
Moriarty needed him to devise the substance's final formula.
And so
where is
you
he now?
helped Hans to escape, so he might lead you to it.
Yes, but things did not go as I had planned. The professor's men got their hands on him just after his escape.
Okay.
And you lost his trail.
Yes, but I doubted that Moriarty would
Right.
take Hans to his lair. To find him, I had only one trail, the bomb placed at the judge's house.
The trail of the 3 Russian brothers.
I found out about the mill by having the anarchists' trail followed by the children in my own secret police. Once again, their help was a determining factor. As
Doesn't seem
regards
the kind of thing
knowing
you should
where
be
to
involving
locate
children in, but okay.
Moriarty's lair, I hoped to find the information in the attic of the water mill. I got to it only just in time before Baines turned up.
And you were stuck then, weren't you? Allowing him to arrest you would have meant certain death.
Regrettably. But Moriarty's plan worked in any case. as, after killing Baines, I became England's most wanted man for the murder of a Scotland Yard inspector.
Okay, so you did murder
And so
Baines.
you had to
Okay.
make sure that people forgot about you. Therefore, you orchestrated your own death so that you might continue your investigation discreetly. Oh, that was a terrible time for me, Holmes.
What about me, Holmes?
I am sorry, my dear fellow.
Well, the important thing is
consider what
that
I
you are
went through
well and
while you were
truly
forced to
alive.
fake your own death
Yes,
and
but
avoid
it is not over
Moriarty's
yet.
men at every turn.
Moriarty will take action one day or another.
You were saying that you had found Moriarty's hideout. Where is it?
In an abandoned fun fair on the outskirts of London. It is quite certain that they are all there. Shielman, the Prince, and of course, Moriarty.
If
Okay.
Moriarty puts the prince on the throne, he'll have his hands on the reins of the kingdom. Her colonies, her diplomatic network, her riches, everything.
What
Yes,
somebody think of the
including
riches?
the army, the war fleet, everything he needs to help him conquer Europe. And eventually, I suspect, the world.
Holmes, we have to be quick. His plan hasn't been put into action yet. Perhaps it's not too late.
Yes, let's go to the fun fair.
Let us go immediately, Watson.
All right, so Sherlock's not completely innocent in this. Like, he did steal money, he did kill people, and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I guess, kind of justified, I suppose. If we take Sherlock completely at his word, then it's justified. But, not sure we actually saw a lot of
Do
evidence
you really believe that Moriarty is in there
for
behind
any
that
of this
fence?
throughout the
Something
game.
in the wind seems to suggest it, Watson.
I have a peculiar acid taste in my mouth, if that is what you mean, Holmes.
Well, yes. The air is tainted still with toxic fumes from the factory chimneys.
I believe that I read about this place. The fun fair was abandoned after the factory was built so close by. It was said that even the ice cream tasted bitter.
Cool.
Aren't you curious about the warehouse down there? There seems to be some strange activity taking place inside.
Strange and in keeping with Moriarty's activities. Let us go and see what they're up to.
Yes, let's. Okay. Awful lot of lights on for an abandoned fun fair. A fire in a wooden barrel.
That could be used as a weapon in a necessity.
Alright, let's start whacking people with an iron stick.
With this cable car, we can get up onto the warehouse roof.
Could do, but... is there not more to see?
Vodka. There's a little at the bottom of these bottles.
Russian alcohol. Holmes, the three brothers.
Perhaps.
There are 2 guards in front of the main entrance. We will have to find another way in.
Okay, so I suppose then that's why we take the cable car. Is there something in this barrel perched precariously at the edge of this cliff? No? Okay.
This motor is from the cable car. There's a little petrol left, but not enough to start the motor.
Vodka?
Here's what we can use for fuel. Empty. Judging by the smell, I would say that it's an oil reservoir. Look at this hole. This motor needs a starting handle.
Okay,
Given
starting.
the maintenance, this cable car isn't used very frequently.
True, Watson, but let us hope that it is still working.
It's gonna make a ton of noise when we fucking turn it on. I don't know if this is the stealthiest of maneuvers. Oil and a handle.
Cutting pliers. They could be useful.
There is a metal ladder stuck under the cable car.
Is that meant to be our starting handle?
The lever is...
Cut.
I can't do that.
No, okay. Bar. Open.
A
Handle.
crank.
Okay. Got that. Cut. Open. Oil.
A bottle of motor oil.
Excellent. Oil in the oil. Crank in the crank case.
This motor is from the...
Oil.
Let us hope it works.
Crank.
The crank is in place.
I'm ready to start this son bitch up. Go on now.
This motor is from the...
Do it.
It works.
We are going to
It's
separate.
fucking loud.
I will find a way into the fair, and you must investigate the warehouse.
Very well, I'll do that.
There is no one on the roof. If the machine should get out of control, then just use the brake. There ought to be one.
I should hope so. Anyway, there's no other choice. And when I've found out what is going on down there, what should I do then?
Come and join me in the fairground. You can follow my route to get over the fence. Then you should find me easily enough. Good luck, my dear fellow.
Okay. I am Watson, and I pull the handle.
Come on, John. Courage.
Come on, John. Courage. Levitate 4 inches off the ground. Mysterious construction on this thing. Boom, right into the other side. Definitely won't alert anybody.
No one seems to have noticed me. Now I must try to find out what is going on here.
Yes. Let's get to the bottom of this. Sacks, just as
The
I
bags
suspected.
contain rubble. They're tied up with good solid rope.
I have no knife.
I'll keep the rope.
Okay, you do that. Yeah, more sacks, just as I suspected.
Carts from the soup kitchens.
Horses.
They appear to be queuing up.
They're gonna poison Gotham. More rope. What they say, you can never have too much rope. Oh, hey, relax there. I didn't even see what was going on. Okay, we got a ladder. And what's this?
It's a miracle that this reservoir is standing. The feet are being eaten away by rust.
Okay. More rope. Hell yeah. Get that rope, brother. Should we ladder up here, or should we try to combine some rope? Tied rope. What a shot. Okay. What's this?
A large dry cloth.
Okay.
It's too dark inside this reservoir. It's impossible to see anything, but I can hear a slight lapping of water. It's impossible to read.
I'm supposed to combine. No? Okay. Throw the duster
It's
in there.
impossible to.
I have the rope. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it.
It's
but-
impossible to.
Okay. Really seems like we're supposed to tie the rope around the bottom thing to possibly pull the reservoir over. So it seems to me, but I don't see that as being an option just yet. Can I affix somehow the rope to the thing? Or am I supposed to switch to Sherlock? Let's try that. I think, no? Okay. We're not switching to Sherlock then. Can I jump off the roof? Let's see. Yeah, nothing else in my inventory but the rope and the duster. Seems very much like I'm missing an item. So... Oh, stairs here I didn't see. Maybe there's something down here. That footsteps on metal grating noise.
I must find out what is going on inside this warehouse, but have to be careful. The place is full of guards.
I've heard that noise in many a game, I recall.
It's too dangerous to go any further.
It's too dangerous to go. There's a bottle here.
An empty bottle.
Okay.
The window is too dirty to allow me to see inside.
Duster?
My cloth is too dry.
Oh my god, do I really have to go all the way back up there just to get some water out of the cistern? Seems like a tremendous waste of time. Combine. Attached empty bottle. Oh my god. Scam callers, man. If I didn't have actual phone calls that I might need to take, I would just mute all calls. Okay, we got a bottle on a string full of water. Hanging out the window with a bottle full of rain. Okay, combine those. Okay, now I've got a wet cloth. Now I can do this. Riveting. I feel like if I can see him, he can see me. I feel like he's looking right at me. It's the guy.
So, it is inside these warehouses that Prince Woodville's canteens on wheels are filled up, and Hans is there to add his poison. That siren is a signal to open the doors and let out the carts of poisoned soup, destined for London. I wonder what Holmes is doing at this moment.
Is that supposed to be my cue? No? You're not even going to make me do that? Okay. Okay. I remember it said something about there being a ladder. Where did that go? Where am I? Is this a different place? Oh no, it's the same place. They just moved me all the way back here for some reason. Okay, I'm guessing it's the ladder we saw before, since I couldn't do anything with it. Yep. Okay. Do I just use the ladder on the wall or whatever? Oh. Yeah. A break in the barbed wire, that's what we're looking for.
Here is a good place to try and get through.
Clippy clip. Clippy clip.
The way is clear.
The way is clear.
Good, I'm in. Now I must find Moriarty.
It'd be a lot cooler if it was an actual working fun fair.
The stand's owner must live here.
I thought they were closed.
The stand's accounts book.
Ooh, I got a knife.
No, it is... No.
Don't tell me what's
No,
unnecessary.
it is unnecessary.
Don't tell me what's unnecessary.
Nothing interesting. The cover is dented. Curious. The cover is dented.
Slash. Slice.
Let's look at the book's secret.
There we go.
secret accounts. The stand's owner must do something other than manage a simple coconut shy, and there is a strange poem about animals.
Really? Okay. Turnip alcohol, 3 by 9 bottles, delivery Tuesday, 11, total 8 pound. Tobacco and hay, 50 packets of cut tobacco, delivery Tuesday, 11, total 2 pound. Information, Psy, 10 pound. Bought 12 adult rats from Tom. Sold restaurant Luigi for today's special, 10 shillings, 2 revolvers, typewriter ribbon, 20 pound. The gazelle is dead. It was dangerous to turn its back on the lion. Okay. There's a lion.
A target from a firing range. It depicts a lion.
Okay.
A firing range for children. They have to throw leather balls at the figures of wild animals to knock them over. It's clear that there is a link between the poem in the secret accounts and the animal-shaped targets on the stand.
Okay. What's this down here? Okay, I'm gonna go all the way.
It seems to me that there is something behind this poster, but it is stuck fast.
It's a poster, dude. Just pull it down. Paper.
Let's see.
The hyena waited for the hare to come out of its den, but it won't be doing it again. Both of them starved to death. In the savannah, only the elephant can risk turning its back on the king of the animals without having to fear for its life. Sitting at the edge of the jungle, the chimpanzee didn't notice a vulture that grabbed him with his claws. The giraffe witnessed the scene. Okay. A chimpanzee.
It's the stand's till. There is no money, but there is a wooden target.
Leather balls. We're missing one. I have a lion, I have a chimp, I don't have a giraffe.
If the guard sees me, he will sound the alarm. I must neutralize him, but discreetly. There are probably others.
Okay. So then the giraffe is not out there. Did I miss it back here? Indeed I did.
A target from a firing range. A
Okay.
telephone line. Interesting. It comes from that large building.
Tap into it, Sherlock. Let's listen in. There, I got all 3 of them. Familiarize myself once again with the thing. I waited for the hare to come out of its den. We'll be doing it again. Both of them starved to death. Okay, so the animals eat whatever they're looking at. They get eaten by the animals that turn their back on them. So we know that the giraffe is going to be last. The lion is going to go after the elephant. Except the other thing said the gazelle is dead. It's dangerous. Turns back on the lion. Chimpanzee didn't notice a vulture. Okay, so no, that's not what I wanted to do.
I need something.
Oh, okay. I apparently don't get to choose where they go. It will do it automatically for me. Well, that makes things much, much easier, doesn't it?
It seems to me.
Okay. I didn't get to choose the order I put them, or I mean, I chose the order, but I didn't get to choose where I put them, so I assume that it's fine.
I am missing some information.
Okay.
It seems to me...
All right. I mean, I don't get to change the order. What the hell? I don't have a lot of control over this. And also I can't...
I am missing...
I can't apparently pick them back up.
I am missing some information.
Okay. Can I use the clippers to cut the
It seems
poster?
to me that there is...
Stuck fast. Do I burn it?
It seems to me...
Can I cut it? Okay, that's what I needed.
Elementary. There is a hiding place here. Interesting.
Interesting.
I can't see a keyhole to open this hiding place.
Okay. Oh, now I can do this? Alright. Place the target according to notes. Gazelle is dead. It's dangerous to turn me back on. Alright. So, lion eats gazelle. This can flip. Sitting at the edge of the jungle. So he's on the edge. Vulture eats the doobly-doo. This watches. Not sure which way that's supposed to go. His body is one way, head is another. I'm going to go with that way. You and you, and you and you, you and you. Oh, he and the hare were neighbors. I didn't get the they died of hunger part, but okay. Sitting at the edge of the jungle. Oh, alive, dead. Okay. Monkey dead. 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 Dead.
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Got it.
The Stan's slush fund. I wonder what happened to the owner that he should leave without his savings.
Don't know. What do you think? Alright, if I go that way, I get caught, so I'm guessing the next clue is the telephone. I can't actually go up the stairs. Okay. Let's examine the telephone box.
A telephone line. Interesting. It comes from that large building.
Okay, apparently no. Guess we have to go out the front. We just have to, what, suddenly do a stealth mission here? It's back here.
It's open.
Well,
This building was a menagerie. I'm in the service passage.
okay.
Apparently it's a medicine chest for first aid. Closed.
Okay, guess I need a key.
Oh, what a smell. There must have been wild animals here once.
That does seem to be what it's for, Sherlock.
I pity the animals that were shut up in here. The cave. Nothing of interest here.
Okay.
This cage has been blocked with planks, so that the interior is hidden from view.
Alright.
A large syringe for animals of a considerable size, evidently. Old bandages. Everything points to that cage having been used to treat sick animals.
A key.
A key. Apparently it's a The only thing intact is this bottle of ether.
Okay, what are the odds that would remain
If the guard
intact?
sees me, he will sound the alarm.
Yes, we're gonna give him some crazy purple knockoff. Yes, we got it.
I must put something here. I must put something here.
Send more fire.
I need something.
Money?
There. That should interest our guard.
Oh, I'm doing breadcrumbs? Okay, gotcha.
Good. My little stratagem is in place. All I need to do is to wait for him to come back here.
I think I need a rag for the ether too, but okay, maybe not. Whatever works here.
The guard is inside. I have to shut him up, and quickly.
So we're just gonna murder him then. Okay. So be it.
Perfect. Thanks to the ether, this baller will sleep for a long...
Yeah, a very long time indeed. He's gonna suffocate in there, unconscious next to a pool of ether. Picture show. Okay. Got ourselves a rope.
Another guard. This place is full of them. I cannot risk a confrontation. He'll see me coming, and I'll lose the element of surprise. I'll need to find a way to trap him.
Okay. Am I about to enter a place that's not suitable for 2023?
They must have exhibited those poor wretches in these cages and presented them as being dangerous.
Good God.
Bearded lady.
Of all things.
Be careful of those boxes. They are balanced, one on top of the other. It would take very little to knock them over.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. A handle. Probably to that thing.
People must have been locked up in here, and they are certain to have been mistreated.
Oh, there's literally a person here in the Wolfman cage.
This cage is still occupied, not by one of the monsters, but by a poor man.
Maybe help him out?
He's still alive, but he's barely human now. Moriarty must have tested his poison on this poor fellow. If he was freed, he would leap at the throat of the first person he saw.
Okay.
I could easily open the cage by raising the door, but that poor... The cage is held shut.
And rope. Okay, I get it. We gotta rig something up to open the thing and...
This large, empty aquarium held the fair's main attraction.
The mermaid. Okay. Handle.
I wonder what this... A rail system is fixed to the ceiling, and a hook is hanging from it. It must be used for moving heavy and bulky objects. The crank is in place. The hook is above the cage of this poor wretch. There, the rope is in place. This way I can open the poor fellow's cage from the outside without taking any risks.
Okay. Yeah, I assumed that we were going to trap him into the aquarium when I saw the thing, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So now I need to, what? How do I knock over the crates to draw his attention? Or do I just open the cage and let the Wolfman distract him for me? That's probably...
I could easily open the... The cage is held shut.
So pull it.
The cage is held shut with this bar. It only needs to be pulled away to open it.
Okay. So we're not doing what I thought we were doing. Okay. Oh, I need to look at the mermaid.
The mermaid, Poseidon's daughter.
Okay. Do I have anything else? Matches, pocket knife, pliers. So we're still missing something. I don't know what's going on the stage. Why give me this? Why give me this ladder and then there's an open thing? I can't really do anything with it.
This large, empty...
Yeah, I know. We already looked at it. What is my next move? Oh,
I suppose it was on this small stage that the monsters were presented to the public.
I can come up here. Wow. I love it when the game suddenly has me doing a thing I was never able to do before. Okay. As you all know, next week our adventure must come to an end. You also know that I'm no good at speeches. I'll keep this brief. After the years I spent with you here, can honestly say, okay. Here's a list of Roger clean the aquarium, kitchen, pest control. Martha, keys. Okay.
The bearded lady kept the key to this exhibition. Interesting. Ah, here's something interesting. Hans's diary.
Worried he's behind schedule. I've been waiting for 2 days now for the materials needed research. Man in his 50s, thin, hairy, toothless, another who was younger, clear position. Traits. A picture of 2 more emerging completely drunk and locked the 2 subjects up in the same cage. Amusing themselves by betting on the combat's outcome. Okay. Okay, this is the one.
What a dreadful diary. That Hans is the only real monster ever to have frequented this attraction.
Yes, and you let him out. You are the one who freed
Chemistry
him.
material.
Is that it? Okay, that's it. Okay. What, she had the key to the thing, so it's somewhere on her poster? That doesn't make sense.
There is something interesting here. There is something interesting here.
Knife? That doesn't
Here's
make
what
any
I've been
sense.
looking for. The trap is in place. Now I only need to get the guard to go inside the freak show.
Okay. Jostle.
The guard must have been warned. I need to get out of here. The guard is inside. I must close the door quickly.
Close the door first.
Closed. I must find a way of No, I can't do that.
Okay.
Well, I'll be leaving you. I'm sure you have a great many things to do.
Okay, that was a little grim, a little grisly, but that's fine. Moving on.
But what have we got here?
Ah, there you are, Holmes. Did you have any problems?
None, apart from a few small things. What have you found out about this warehouse?
Prince Woodville's soup is loaded and contaminated by hands.
And in the direction of Whitechapel. Watson, in a few hours, Moriarty will have at his disposal a formidable army, more powerful and more terrible than anything that has ever existed.
What?
The soup is destined for a poverty-stricken, starving population who have been conditioned for months against the ruling powers. Moriarty won't have any trouble in sending thousands of raving mad people to ravage the city, sowing death and destruction. No force would be able to resist them, not the police, not even the army. A perfect army, knowing neither fear nor pity. A tidal wave of humanity which will cover London and will fall away again, leaving a city of desolation behind it.
What horror! And the chaos will only make Moriarty's coup d'etat even easier. But how will he guard himself against this bloodthirsty crowd?
The chaos will only last for the time he needs.
You mean to say?
That these poor wretches will all die. 48 hours after ingesting the soup, according to our good Dr. Shielman. So the victims will be joined by their executioners. An immense mass murder. What Moriarty would call clearing up after work, no doubt. Good. Have you found a way of stopping Hans's process?
Yes, I think so. If we can weaken the reservoir's feet with the explosives, for example, it will collapse and take the building down with it.
Good work.
What are you looking at?
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Never.
Is that satellite dish? What in the hell? Something over there.
These caravans must be inhabited. Look, there is smoke coming out of one of them.
Okie dokie.
This stall is a washroom. I can see water basins inside. The door can be blocked from the outside. Interesting. Apparently, they are more interested in games than in cleanliness. Gallons of vodka.
Gallons of vodka.
I can hear noises. We aren't alone. We had best be careful.
Okay.
This ladder is only held back by a bolt.
Look, Holmes, the 3 Russian brothers.
With a coal stove and dynamite.
What should we do next, Holmes?
And then the dynamite would be very useful for blowing up the tank.
Good idea. But in order that we can get it, we'll have to get them out of there without their knowing we are here. The best thing to do is to carry on exploring this place, Holmes.
Okay, well then I guess let's do.
It is the chimney pipe. It has been cut. Interesting.
So we can plug it up and get them out. Gotcha. What do we got in here?
There is no one here, and nothing very interesting.
There's toys in there. I would say that's pretty interesting. What about here? Can we get up there? No. Is this supposed to be the all 3 brothers? This one says a let go on it. Well, we know that there's nobody in here, so can we go in?
Closed.
Okay. Okay, this one we can get into. Comrades, the explorers are thirsty. They want blood. I don't doubt they was. She was upon the next of the working class against the side of the revolutionary social laws. Okay.
An international anarchists' manifesto written in several languages. A metal plate. Very solid.
Okay, we can use that to block up the chimney, most likely.
A wanted poster in Russian, with the portraits of the 3 brothers on it.
So to speak. Anything else in here? No, just leaving, okay. Okay. So, is this something? Looks like it's locked. Some kind of combination lock, okay. Oh, there's something here.
This ladder is only held back by a bolt.
Okay. Metal tray on the chimney.
I could smoke them out by blocking the pipe, but the air in the caravan would take several minutes before becoming unbreathable. The effect must be immediate and a total surprise.
Okay, so I need to put something else in there too. Okay. Is there more that I missed? Do I need to go down here and actually look around this? Okay, there is something over there.
Look, Holmes, there appears to be some sort of control panel.
With an antenna, whatever its purpose might be.
No, you have nothing else to say about it. Okay. Can I? No? Alright. Oh, there's a... No, can't do anything with that. Okay. It's a little awkward, but okay. What's this?
I can hear noises. We aren't alone. We had best be careful.
Holmes, our priority now is to blow up the tank in the factory to stop the distribution of the soup.
Of course, Watson.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to do.
A telephone line. It goes to the haunted house.
Oh, okay. I'm on the other side of the thing. Okay, that's where the thing was. Alright, gotcha. There's no getting up here. Alright. It's a pretty neat area, I gotta say. Is this something? It's nothing. Okay. There's nothing over here. It's a big area with nothing in it. There's this that I missed, but this is going to tell me that it's the way out, I guess.
The main entrance is not locked, but it is guarded from outside.
But why should they want to get out after going to so much trouble to get in?
Okay. Well, there's this way I haven't gone yet. Lighthouse over here with another padlock on it.
I pity the people who must have risked their lives in this attraction.
Okay. There's a ride. Theater. Alright, one sec. Oh, well, the velvet rope is preventing me from going. There's only one way to go.
This place must have been magnificent.
Shh. Watson, look. On the stage. Prince Woodville.
With a couple of dummies. Or dead guys. Dummies. What the hell, Woodville?
And it is with an immense pride that I take possession of the attributes of the crown, and swear in front of you to serve my people with... Gentlemen, who are you? I don't believe I know you.
We...
Should
Not
have
as
met.
yet, Your Royal Highness, but I am overjoyed that you are familiar with the crowning ceremony.
Of course. A good king should know it.
That makes my duty so very much easier. Let me introduce myself. My name is Howard Sawbury, and I am in charge of the aforementioned protocol and the master of ceremonial events at Buckingham Palace.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm Sir John Cannard, in charge of the peacocks in the Royal Gardens.
Smooth, Watson.
Congratulations, Sir John. Excellent imagination.
I am pleased to meet you, gentlemen, but what brings you here?
Do you mean to say that no one has informed you? Have you not been in the city? It is Queen Victoria, of course. She has been dethroned.
Really? So soon? According to my special advisor, Professor Moriarty, that should not take place until a few days from now.
The people have decided otherwise, sir, and now they're calling for their new sovereign, the benevolent, most understanding Prince Woodville.
Ah, gentlemen, you bring me great news. My good people have carried out their duty. I can finally take my rightful place, and happily before the bombs detonated.
Why bring up a dialogue choice if there's only one choice?
Actually, sir, we're here to warn you that you are in grave danger.
What do you mean?
Among your close advisers, I regret there are traitors who are already plotting against you. We have reliable information that these terrorists are part of an international anarchist network, and...
Ah, gentlemen, I know who you are talking about. I'm sure you mean the strange gentleman employed by Professor Moriarty. Asians or,
Russians, sir.
whatever. These men
mean,
must be stopped before
yes.
their bombs explode.
But no.
They're bombs?
Yes, Sir John. Bombs placed all over London. I was not at all fond of the idea, but Professor Moriarty was quite adamant.
Do you know where these bombs are precisely?
Of course not. But I do know that those anarchists created their exploding devices here.
You must tell us everything that you know about the bombs, sir.
Why should I? You're not a pyrotechnist, are you? I must speak urgently with Professor Moriarty.
Take him out.
Sir, these men, the Russian anarchists, I heard them plotting against you. They want to blow up the theatre, and you with it.
That is madness. Why would they do that?
They're
Tell us
anarchists.
everything that you know about the bombs, for we must defuse the one that is hidden here.
I have not moved from here since I arrived, and no one apart from you has entered the theatre. You are lying, or you are their accomplices.
Okay.
We most certainly are not.
That is enough. Leave me.
I feel like if I say Moriarty betrayed him, he won't believe me. Okay, let's do it then.
Sir, we're afraid that the beginning of your reign will be scarred by tragedy.
Whatever do you mean?
I think, however, that it is vital we arrest these terrorists. Tell me where their workshop is.
I know
beg
where
of
it
you,
is. We've
in
seen
the name
them.
of the British Empire.
In a wooden stall between two tents, next to the Russian caravans.
Very well. We're going to search.
Wait, I demand an explanation. If everyone is plotting against me, how do I know that you are not also party to the plot?
But we...
Bring me Professor Moriarty, Mr. Sawbury, without delay. Sir John will remain here with me.
I should be able to remove the prince without endangering Watson's life.
You are, Sir John. But to be a king means also to be prudent.
Okay.
That's why I prefer to have you here as reserve. You are my guarantee.
No,
understand,
I
sir.
cannot leave
In
Watson
return,
alone with
you
this
must
madman.
understand
I
that
shall have to
Watson
neutralize
places
him.
me in a somewhat disagreeable situation.
Okay.
I understand, but the
I should be
reason-
able to remove the prince without endangering...
I know. And I came
I should
here
be able to-
render you a service.
Okay.
Come now. Let us be serious for one moment.
I throw...
What could a peacock
What the
possibly
fuck am I
do for
supposed to
me?
do?
Underestimate not only me, sir, but also my birds. I believe that a prominence of well-trained peacocks would be the ultimate in royal chic during your
I should be
crowning
able-
ceremony.
You really think?
I should be able...
I truly do. Imagine rows of them displaying at the very same moment that the crown is placed upon your head. Perhaps even a few carefully synchronized cross steps to the left and to the right. Oh, what a spectacle.
I can imagine it. How wonderful that would be. And how perfect if they might also give their charming cry, Leon! Leon! It is the name of my favourite uncle.
I shall do my utmost to persuade them, sir.
Please,
Trapdoor.
continue talking about the ceremony. It makes me feel so very
Or-
happy.
Likewise, sir.
Do I drop something on his head, or I let him go?
There is a label underneath this lever.
To be
No,
a
I can't
king
do
means also to be prudent.
No, I
That
can't
is
do.
why I prefer to have
Okay.
the laws reserved.
These tangled ropes
You are my
are holding
guarantee.
back the
I
curtains.
understand, sir.
Oh, it's one of these puzzles again. I gotta untangle things.
He's not moving. He appears to have passed out.
But he could
As-
come around at any
I mean,
moment
it's dark
and
in there.
sound the alarm.
It's like a bird. You put a thing over its cage and he
Yes,
just goes right
before
to sleep.
leaving the theatre, we must make certain that that does not happen.
Not so long ago, those words coming from you would have frozen my blood.
Rest assured, my friend, that Sherlock Holmes no longer exists. Get rid of him now. Hey, presto, it's magic. No more paranoid prince.
Well done, Holmes. Look, Holmes, Prince Woodville lost his ring during the fight.
I have to go all the way back around to get it.
What were these dummies at the front of the stage used for?
The prince put them there to represent his...
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
There is an enormous diamond in the middle of this ring. I will give it to the police later.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay.
This magician has a leather belt, very solid. There is a small bag attached to it.
Okay. What a strange side mission, or part. Probably part. Alright, so tent between the caravans. So, like... Must be this thing that they're talking about. Alright, what do we have to work with, though? Magician's belt. Is that what I'm supposed to put in the chimney?
It is the chimney pipe. It has...
No? Okay. Do I need to combine them? No. Okay. I assume this is the workshop.
I can't do that.
Can't do that. What am I supposed to use then?
I can't do... I can't... I can't... I can't... I can't...
Alright, did I miss something? I mean, there's gotta be something. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, I mean, took a second for me to realize it. It makes sense, I guess.
The illusionist's smoke powder. Abracadabra! Magic powder and a metal plate. The revolutionaries won't resist it. Hide, Watson.
Are they shitting themselves in there? What the fuck did I do?
Water!
The way is clear.
Let's get in there.
This smoke is disgusting. I can understand why the brothers...
Quick, let's shut the three brothers up in the...
Okay.
Perfect.
I can hear the chinking of a bottle and talk in Russian. The three... We must hurry, Holmes. Each chime tells us that the...
I'm coming, Watson.
Okay. I'm sorry I'm skipping the dialogue, but it's clear that this has become exceedingly laborious. There's just way too many little back and forth things that just don't make any
This
sense.
caravan is as...
A Russian English...
Okay. Like that. Why did they need to tell me that?
This piece of art shows the hatred the anarchists feel towards Prince Woodville and everything he represents.
Okay. Like, I don't need more evidence that they're
small
Russian
sword.
or anarchists.
We might need this.
Don't need evidence that they're Russian or anarchists. I get that. Your peddlers of freedom must be placed as soon as possible at the following targets. Palata, Obscene, Scotland Yard. Okay, so Scotland Yard. Palata, Obscene. Booking. That's not a Russian character. Apparently they're not exactly Russian. Booking. Tvorets. Not some. It's in the National Bank. Booking. Tvorets. Okay, Scotland Yard and the National Bank. I don't know the other ones.
The names of the targets are written in Russian and are unreadable, in my case, that is, and apparently the brothers have made notes before every name. This list has something to do with the dictionary open on the table.
Okay, so... Okay.
Wire!
Hooray. Am I going to have a puzzle where I have to look shit
Let's
up in
see.
a dictionary?
That's not right.
Oh. That's a gay. That's not a J. Buckinghamski Forts. Buckingham Palace. And the other one I didn't know. There's the option. House of Parliament? House of Commons. Okay, I know the other ones, so... Okay.
If these bombs explode, then I believe that the realm will be plunged into one of the gravest crises in its history.
What are you going to do with this information, Holmes?
Hand it across to Inspector Lestrade.
How?
By telephoning him. The haunted house is connected to the telephone exchange. I'm going to try to slip in there discreetly.
Shall I accompany you?
You can help me to get in, but while I search for the telephone, you should collect as much information...
Understood.
Okay, gotcha. Is there anything else in here? There's something back here I didn't see.
The dynamite shells are empty. A pity.
What is that thing on the stove? Okay. Haunted house. Sounds rad. Let's go.
places.
Okay. Thought that's where I was supposed to go, but evidently not.
I need to get into the room where the telephone is, but not from the outside. The window must be solidly locked.
Okay, so then... Not through the front and not through the side.
It seems that this window is more vulnerable than the main door.
I think it is too high. It's protected by bars with a...
Do I combine the wire and the... No? Okay. Okay, I don't know. Oh wait, the caravans, they had ladders on them that were only held by a bolt. So now that I have a saw, I can probably free them. Please stop being so slow. Oh my god.
This ladder is not too heavy. This ladder...
Okay, and then I can use the wire to bind that? No, okay. There we go. Large ladder. Okay, moving on. Poop out this giant ladder.
I could saw through the bars, being careful to create a passage.
A good idea to use the diamond in the ring, Holmes.
I remind you of the monkey that...
Well done, Holmes.
It's open. It's time for me to go into the beast's lair.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, go look for the bombs. And I don't get to go into the cool haunted house. Instead, I get to be Watson and fucking fart around outside, apparently. Okay.
The place is calm, thanks to the supply of vodka in the washroom.
Okay, so...
Lard! Were they really going to eat that? The fire in this stove hasn't been put out, and now it's overheating. It must be stopped quickly.
Why?
A large dry cloth. Ah, there must be water here.
Well, okay.
Oh, it was time.
Okay, that was dumb. But I guess I found a key.
The Russian's workshop is here.
Okay, that's not what I expected. Is this key supposed to be for this then? The middle one we haven't been in yet? Okay, apparently so.
Very pretty Russian dolls.
Matryoshka.
A key.
And fish. There's a chest. Lexi.
It's an ornately carved toy chest.
Is it this key? Apparently so. Okay, now what?
A pretty spin. A bag of marbles. A clock's hand.
Right, well, it's got this symbol on it.
A Cyrillic letter.
That's
with a
not a
strange
Cyrillic
symbol.
letter.
Whittling wooden objects seems to be a passion of one of the brothers.
Okay. Alright. So... clock hand and a bag of marbles.
Locked. I need to... I need... I've already seen this symbol on a...
Okay. So they all turn the same. Yes, they all turn the same. Okay. So then if I turn... There we go.
It's not very difficult after all.
No, sure wasn't. On.
Another 3 cards.
Okay, I'm in the
So
workshop.
it's here that the 3 anarchists made their bombs. But what a...
You'll have to build one. I'm pretty sure that there are ways of understanding without actually doing that.
a
Crowbar.
locked.
Use the crowbar.
Sticks of dynamite. Here's the bench for assembling the explosive devices. There's something here.
Plate, wire, bottle handle. Oh, okay. All right, not quite. No. No. Okay, this has it very close, but not quite. Is it? Oh, I didn't see this here. There we go. Okay.
A plan for Russian bombs on a Japanese origami to blow up key places in England. Very cosmopolitan. This plan shows the steps to follow for building a bomb.
Dynamite. Plates. Some kind of rod. Some kind of pegboard.
That's of no use.
We need the dynamite.
Sticks of dynamite. This box contains a jumble of radio.
Okay. Dynamites. 2. Must be this. 3 is this. 4 is that.
That's of no use. That's of no use. Apparently the radio is plugged in.
I think that you would know, but alright. 6 wires. 7 bottom. 8 crank.
Oops, the switch doesn't work. Don't panic, John. All you need to do is to find another way to defuse it.
Oh, for God's sake.
The best thing will be for me to go to the merry-go-round with my bomb.
Watson, you're a
I'll take the bomb with me. Oh!
You're a goddamn disaster, John.
This control. Thanks to this radar, I can.
Find the location of the bombs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll have to start again.
Okay, alright, well now I see what I have to do. That sucks. 3 up, 4 back, 2, and 2. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll have to start.
Okay.
Oh my God! Now I understand. The antenna on the merry-go-round controls all the bombs that the Russian brothers made. The control panel. It works! Thanks to this, I think we can now disconnect all the bombs that have been spread around London. And mine, too.
Okay, so do.
The control panel. It works!
So,
We can branch a telephone here to call Lestrade. I must warn Holmes.
So I'm just going to carry around this bomb and go visit Holmes. Okay. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? This doesn't make any sense.
There is nothing in... No.
I'm supposed to switch? Okay.
I must attract Holmes's...
I know, I'll throw my bomb at them.
I'm going to throw a marble at the window. Holmes isn't answering. It would be better to wait until he reaches the room where the telephone is.
Oh, I do get to go into the haunted house. Okay, cool.
This room is clean and well kept. What a
Okay. I need a break. Paintings.
These paintings are extremely precious. They are the original works of great masters.
Okay.
I know this book. The Dynamics of an Asteroid. It is the reference book written by Moriarty. I must be in his bedroom.
Steal his shit.
That could be useful.
Not exactly what I had in mind, but alright.
That could be useful.
Okay.
A magnificent hunting rifle. This glass cabinet is locked, but I should be able to force the lock.
With your knife?
No, it is...
With the...
No.
Okay.
A key.
Key. Okay. I'm guessing the key goes to this and not to the gun.
This chest is the same as Ferguson the magician's. I can't do that.
Okay.
I can't. A doll. It is new. It was born.
By the present transfer, Mr. B. Trommery becomes the owner of the totality of the parts yielded in the attached to the transfer. There's only the rest of... Okay.
The Funfair's Act of Transfer, signed by that poor Ferguson. Moriarty didn't spare him, anyway.
And that seems to be the end. Oh, no, there's more. Okay, does the key go to this, then?
No.
Okay. Oh.
This pin could be useful.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. Pin to force the lock. Down. Up. Or more down. No? Okay. Straight up, over.
That's not right. Start again. This weapon is unusable. The hammer is missing. One can never be too careful. Here is everything to take care of this magnificent rifle.
Oil. Is that it? Okay. Moving on, I guess. Trying to find that phone. Certainly is spoopy in here.
If I attach the rope here, I can go down without being seen. If I attach the rope...
Okay.
I need... Now I can go down.
But it's so spooky in here.
These partitions are on pivots. At the bottom there appears to... It is rusty. If I turn the wheel, it is possible.
Oil? I take it I'm supposed to do that to like a couple of them.
It would be better not to go down there.
Just kind of doing this randomly. I have no idea if it's like what I'm supposed to be doing or not. Oh, I'm back where I started. I take that as a no then. Okay. And I'll be back where I started then. Okay, so what do... I don't know where I'm supposed... Oh, wait, am I supposed to go back up? There, let's try it.
This place has been fitted out as a command center and as living quarters for Moriarty.
Very well. Everything will be done as you wish. Above all, don't get impatient. I'll do the necessary.
Moriarty is here. Apparently he is very busy, and this is curious. He seems to be obeying his interlocutor. Moriarty is a hired hand?
Mm-hmm.
It would be better.
I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to get over to the other side? How am I supposed to get up?
I need some.
still have the leather belt. I still have a key. So there must be something in the labyrinth that I need to retrieve. But what? Must be something hidden in here. It's got to be the point of this, right? It's not that big of a labyrinth, so... I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. There seems to be nothing to find in the labyrinth. Did I miss something somewhere else?
Wooden skeleton. Nice element of decor. These shelves seem solid.
Oh, okay. Is that what I was missing over here?
I can't do that. I can't do...
Oh, is that why I need to go down there? And now I can do it.
I need something.
Is there another... A lot of planks?
I need...
Can I pick up the other planks? Looks like I can.
I need something.
Okay. All right, I made it to the other side.
Closed.
Key. Okay, here's the telephone.
Another bell ringing in the warehouse. That is not a good sign. Let's hurry. The shutters are closed. That is... Ah, here is the famous telephone.
South London Exchange. What number do you want?
1313, Scotland Yard. Please hurry.
One moment. Lestrade here.
It's Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes, you're alive!
An excellent deduction, Lestrade. Now listen to me carefully. I'll get straight to the point. Moriarty has had 4 bombs placed around London, all of which could go off at any moment. You absolutely must find them and defuse them.
How can I believe what you say? You are being hunted by all the police in the kingdom.
They were looking for me, yes, but not any longer. You called off the search when my death was announced. Logically, why would I call you if I was not innocent? You must begin the search for those bombs straight away.
That's true enough. So where are the bombs?
Buckingham Palace, the House of Commons, the Bank of England, and as for the last one, it is entirely possible that you are sitting on it.
Scotland Yard?
Yes. Mobilize all your men and find them, but don't touch them without the defusing instructions.
Luckily, those locations are already under heavy police guard. What are the defusing instructions?
I don't have the details at present, but Watson is working on it. Stay near the telephone. I'll call you back the instant we find out. Curious. I can hear something tapping at regular intervals. Watson?
I think I know what we must do in order to defuse the bombs, Holmes.
Good work, Watson.
Yes, well, no, not really, because the bomb I have with me,
Ah, I think I understand. How do you always manage to get yourself into these situations?
Very good question.
I didn't really have any choice in the
You
matter.
absolutely did.
It's primed, isn't it?
I'm afraid so, and I need you to stop it.
Perfect.
We need to go to the merry-go-round. Can you bring the telephone with you?
Well, I hope you know what you are doing.
You'll understand when you see the control panel installed under the merry-go-round. But please hurry. I really would like to get rid of this infernal device.
On the contrary, we must keep a careful hold of it. We are going to use it to destroy the warehouse where the soup is made. Step aside. I'm going to jump.
Quite simply, Holmes, the bombs all have a switch that allows them to be defused.
But it's not as simple as that, is it?
No, of course not. The bombs are also linked up with the merry-go-round's antenna by a radio frequency. And that wavelength is a security to stop the switches on the bombs from operating. Therefore, they must be disconnected from the merry-go-round.
But that's not all. If no one switches them off, they will explode anyway.
So that is why you need the telephone.
We need to call Lestrade to tell him when to turn off the switches.
Well done, Holmes. You have understood.
You are reversing the roles, Watson. Highly amusing.
Well, we can laugh about it later, but now we must hurry.
Okay, hurry to the merry-go-round, sounds like. Okay. Whoop.
First of all, we must... Perfect.
Excuse me? Okay. Um, colors. Buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16 buttons. 8 by 4, 24. So it's supposed to be the dominant color here. And we go. Oh. Oh.
Buckingham has been switched off. Hurry up, Holmes.
I am. I'm getting the red. Okay, that's the wrong one.
Scotland Yard has been switched off.
Okay. Oh, do I need to have them all at once, though? No. Maybe? I do need to have them all at once. Oh, boy.
The Bank of England has been...
One more. I need reds. Okay, I'm close. Okay, I need to find a red, blue. I need a red, blue, green, green, yellow, yellow. Yes. Yes. Yes, one of these is doubled up. Okay, that one was doubled up. All right, now I need 2 reds.
Parliament has been switched.
And now I need 2 greens. And I need 2 yellows.
That's it, Holmes. The bombs are disconnected.
You can use the switches now.
Let's hide, Holmes.
The bombs were due to explode 5 minutes ago. You, go and get the anarchists and take them to the warehouse. Stay there. I'm going to the
auspicious
warehouse
introduction
to
for such
check
a
on the
nefarious
suit.
character that's cropped up in previous
Let's get
cases,
out of here.
But all right.
Holmes, where are we going?
Watson, what do you intend to do with that primed bomb at your feet?
My God, there's not much time left.
It would certainly be more useful elsewhere. Come, let us go, and let us try not to ruin the last chance we may have to save London.
Okay. Am I just supposed to leave? Just get out of here? Okay, I can't get back out the way I came apparently, so...
The guards have deserted the door. Now's our chance.
Okay.
Holmes, I don't think that I told you about this siren.
Yes, you did.
No, but I can guess that it carries some connection with the poisoned soup.
Without going into too much detail, the next time that it sounds, the carts will leave to stock up Prince Woodville's network.
And it will be impossible to prevent...
We must
Yes, so let's not sit here and fucking chat about it. You already told me about this.
Quick, jump into the cable car.
Awesome.
Uh-oh.
There they are! Hey! Hey!
They've seen us.
There they are, boss. In the cable car.
The esteemed Sherlock Holmes, back among the living. I am afraid that your resurrection can only be a temporary one at best.
Have we ever been in such a perilous situation before?
Very rarely, I must admit.
Well, gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Are you afraid, Holmes?
The bomb is on the point of exploding. Moriarty's men can't shoot us like rabbits or restart the cable car and catch us on the warehouse roof. We are trapped.
Moriarty wants us alive. That much is evident. So let us take advantage of the few minutes we have left.
Bucket.
No, it...
Put the bomb in the bucket and let it go.
The lever is... The lever is stuck.
No, put the... Oh, I have to combine them in my inventory. Now put it on the thing.
No, it is un...
What are you talking about? Okay, I had to put the strap on it.
Perfect.
I understand, Holmes. Fine. Leave everything.
The lever is...
Okay. Go.
I need some.
What are you doing, Holmes?
The manual emergency system.
It works. We are safe here.
Yes, there are only a few seconds left before...
Boom.
My God, what a shock! Moriarty! He was in the warehouse. This time, it's over, Holmes.
Sure it
The
is.
mysterious person whom Moriarty appears to obey.
Whoever could be powerful enough to command Moriarty?
I don't know, and I'm not sure how we're going to answer that. Am I supposed to go back into the fun fair?
The way is clear.
I'm sorry, what am I supposed to be doing? I thought I was escaping. Am I supposed to go back to the control panel? Oh, wait, there's something over here now. Russians? Or Woodville, perhaps?
I can hear the chinking of a bottle.
Supposed to go visit Woodville, or is it that over there? I'm not getting clear directions here at the end, and I'm extremely bored. I'm ready to wrap this up. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. What am I supposed to be doing here? Back on the phone to call Strahd. Ah.
The doors are wide open. Perhaps we are too late.
I don't think so.
Evidence? No.
Don't touch that door! Get back! Damn you, Holmes! Damn you!
So, you survived the explosion.
Professor, put down your gun. I am going to examine your wounds.
Don't come any closer. I don't need a doctor.
It is over, Moriarty. You have failed.
Not entirely. Your death will lessen the defeat. We have failed, Holmes. You and I.
In that case, I cannot imagine that you would refuse to answer the last question of the condemned.
A question. You can ask it of the devil, Holmes.
Is Shielman immune to his own poison?
What?
And that's how they both died.
Don't leave her alone, Holmes. I always tried to do my best for her. Only you are worthy to teach her. Take her.
What? What?
I don't know if my feelings could ever equal those of my friend. But as he walked off into the night, carrying that little girl in his arms, I confess that I had never seen him so moved. Holmes became the child's father. He gave her a gentle but exacting education. He finally realized, thanks to this child, the simple happiness that life could bring, and also something that had previously always escaped him: love.
Okay. Seems like it kind of wraps up the whole Sherlock story there. But this is not the last Frogwares game. With all due respect, yeah, I'm not going to air the entirety of the credits, but I guess that's a wrap for the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. There are 2 more Frogwares games yet. One of them is an older game, and the other one is one of the more recent ones. The most recent one, not the most recent one, but the newer of the 2 remaining games is known as The Devil's Daughter, and maybe that will take on more of the story of what happens between Sherlock's grandchildren being in the attic and adopting whoever that was at the end of the game. The next one chronologically is Sherlock Holmes and the Mummy or something along those lines. So come back next time. We're going to make an attempt to play that, even though it is older than the one that I could not play, simply because it's not compatible enough with today's technology in order to play it even in legacy mode. We'll give it a shot, and if not, then certainly there is one more game left to play that is one of the newer ones, which most certainly will work. So come back. We're nearing the end of the Frogwares Sherlock Holmes saga. So until then, take care, have a nice day, and we will see you next time.